the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Oh, okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sidelines, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier this season, it was Chicago who came out on top in the last meeting against Toronto. That was a great game for them, getting their first win in the season series.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Tonight, Smitty, 2 teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Jabari Parker is out there with Carter. And it's Gibbons in at the 3 spot. Dunn passes to Carter. Parker against Ibaka. High arcing shot, and Levine lays it in.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, this continues to be a challenging matchup for them. They've only won 1 out of their first 3 games against this team. He said one of the hurdles has to be overcoming the shot blockers inside. He said it's pretty easy to get it sent back in your face if you keep your head down. You have to drive the lane, but with awareness. We need to react to the defense and exploit them when they commit early. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach would be smart. Concentrate on shot selection and ball movement rather than tempo.
And Parker drops them both. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Parker leading the charge. And Jordan sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Bean passes to Gibbons. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Dunn kicks to Parker. Over Ibaka. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I feel like Toronto, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Lowry knows the contact is coming, really demonstrating his strength.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning. That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Siakam is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Jordan against Levine. Carter, the pass to Gibbons. 5 on the clock. Dunn kicks to Carter. From outside, off the mark. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
No, he is a bulldog. I mean, scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
Now, here's Dunn. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Leonard. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Leonard inside, buries it down low.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Carter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit. Levine with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Parker kicks to Levine. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
Here's Dunn after the made shot from Jordan. Outside, Levine. Parker outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 7 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bulls trail by 8. Dunn passes to Parker. To the middle. And there's Dunn on the assist from Carter. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
One of the stronger point guards we have. Chris Dunn often does his best work in the paint.
Lowry finds Leonard. Over Dunn. And it's Leonard missing.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Pass to Parker. Back to Levine. Inside, here's Carter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, and Jordan has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
Valanciunas is a very solid passer at his position, knows how to find the open man.
To the left wing. Carter on the wing, guarded by Valanciunas. Parker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
It's good to know. So it's Toronto now after the Bulls pick up 2. And here's Jordan outside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Rubio. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Parker kicks to Markkanen. Now here's Valentine. Defended by Miles. Here's Markkanen. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Pass to Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. In the corner, Miles with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Van Vliet. He had 13 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And there's the pass to Jordan.
The winners of 6 championship titles, the Chicago Bulls, all in the 1990s, and all with Jordan and Pippen.
It's his first trip to the line. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian, and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
Van Vliet passes to Burton. Rebound by Parker. Bulls trail by 4. to the paint. Here's Markkanen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Greggy's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass.
And Chicago has possession after Toronto at the three-point. Parker finds Rubio. Here's Robertson. To the middle, stolen by Miles. Down low. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Miles. And now a 7-point Raptor lead. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Bulls. Passes to Markkanen. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
White, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Jordan. 14 points for him. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Burton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 12 feet out, and the basket by Rubio.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio, with good ball skills, can hurt you in a number of ways.
Jordan with it. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. He dishes it to Wright. Shoots over Rubio, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game of basketball in Canada. He created something that is forever lasting, and I think the game of basketball in Canada owes him a lot because he really brought the buzz to the game of basketball in Canada.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Parker and Markkanen in the undersized front court. Andre Robertson out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Valentine in at the 3 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Pelicans was all business. He finished with 27 points, and he was on target from everywhere. hitting from deep as well as making his free throws. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
And here is Valentine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rubio left side. 6 on the shot clock. Step back shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Bulls trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bucket is good. Parker's got 10 points in the game.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Right side, Jordan. Pass to Anunoby. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, then for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Jabari Parker. And Levine subbed in for Robertson. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Valanciunas is checked in for OG Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Ibaka. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Hey, Smitty, with Serge Ibaka, you can bet when the games matter the most, he's going to be locked in.
Yeah, he can be inconsistent during the regular season, but he has another gear he can shift to in the playoffs, and they need that from him. He gives you intensity on both ends, and he can stretch the floor.
The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized, and I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Take a look at Jordan, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Kicks to Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 12. Levine, the bounce pass. Dunn dishes to Levine. From downtown, good on the triple. Levine's got 5.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Here's Leonard, and it's off the back rim, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Attacking with purpose. Levine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Free throw good, Levine. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out as far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious. Way up there. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Jordan kicks to Lowry. Overdone, trying to get open as Ibaka. And again, Toronto no luck. And here are the Bulls now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Outside Leonard. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first one falls. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Jordan. He's perfect from the line this time.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dunn. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense right on him. And the Raptors miss again. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Dunn passes to Levine. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Gibbons. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Back to Levine. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Bounce pass from Lowry. From 7, it's deflected. Now Dunn. 6 points for him. They get a hand on it. Here's Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight.
It is so hard to stay in front of a guy like Kyle Lowry because he is so quick laterally with the ball.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-7 run. Dunn kicks to Carter. Dunn dishes to Levine. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Off the inbound. And the rejection by Leonard. In the corner, it's VanVleet. Right side, Leonard. Over Parker. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Leonard.
This is what Leonard gives you. Reliable, productive, churns out positive plays.
Rubio finds Parker. Back to Valentine. Count it. Good. Valentine's got his first points in this one.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Outside Lowry. No good. That would have tied it.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Parker against Leonard, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the Raptors with some changes. Burton's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Robertson, he's checked in. Rubio right side. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Siakam passes to VanVleet. Back to Siakam. Over Parker. Good D by Parker. The Bulls leading by 5. He kicks it to Rubio. Back to Parker. Passes to Carter. Parker looking around. From the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's VanVleet, covered by Rubio. Now, here's Miles. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Parker. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's VanVleet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Miles. Here's Burton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what made the difference over the course of the first half to get that momentum change in your favor?
Well, we finally buckled down and started getting some stops. We've done a poor job making them feel us. We've got to make it more uncomfortable out there on the floor.
Defensive activity leads to offensive results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Lowry out there with Jordan. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Lowry against Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. And Ibaka slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. The dish to Parker. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Parker. LaVine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his third foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Lowry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
LaVine looking around, and T is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Carter, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to LaVine, 4 on the clock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular games, but when he gets out in transition, though, step back.
Lowry against Dunn. Lowry finds Jordan. That's tipped. Dunn passes to LaVine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Lowry against Dunn. Pass to Carter. LaVine kicks to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Raptors trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Lowry. It's tipped. LaVine against Jordan. The 15-footer. LaVine can't hit. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
LaVine against Jordan. Outside Leonard. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. From the corner. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
And this is something Valanciunas continues to work on, primarily a low post threat. He wants this jumper to become consistent.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Cook. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Jordan kicks to Lowry. For the lead. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
It's Parker with the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor. Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got 17.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Levine finds Parker. Now here's Markkanen. Guarded by Valanciunas. Clock at 6. A baseline J. Markkanen can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The offensive rebound goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Great anticipation. He has great hands. Kawhi gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Parker kicks to Markkanen. The pass to Dunn from outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knocks it loose. In the corner, it's Levine. Over Jordan. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Levine. Well, we know, Steve, the GMs are in a tough position in this NBA. Trying to win, obviously, is the #1 desire, but they got to balance everyone's view of the landscape. Winning now as opposed to looking what's best for the future.
And it's totally hard because we all understand what happens because you get penalized at the end of the year if you're not a team that's, pretty much locked in the playoffs. You almost want to lose games to get a chance to have a better chance to get a higher draft pick. I think this is something that over the course of the next few seasons, this will be looked at very closely.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's DeLon right in for Kyle Lowry. Robertson, he's checked in for Chicago. Ricky Rubio comes in for Dunn. And the Raptors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Rubio against Wright. Back to Leonard. He feeds it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Bulls trail by 5. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. #1, the Raptors.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Jordan inside, guarded by Levine. Siakam kicks to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. A wide open look here for Ibaka. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. That's 12 points for Serge Ibaka.
This is where Serge is most dangerous. Extremely confident now from beyond the arc.
Parker dishes to Robertson. Parker against Ibaka. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Parker.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Here's Jordan, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Bulls. Dishes to Robertson. Parker outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
You know what? Everything is coming so easy for him right now, operating on the highest level.
Burton's checked in for the Raptors. C.J. Miles comes in for Leonard. And a change for the Bulls. Valentine's checked in for Levine. Jordan's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Parker. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rubio the pass to Valentine. Markkanen kicks to Robertson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Here is Carter. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Siakam. Right outside. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. From about 16, they get the rebound. Burton, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for C.J. Miles. And the free throw, no good. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Here's Rubio. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Back to Jordan. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Rubio. Here's Markkanen. Good on the bucket. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Jordan kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Burton. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting for Toronto.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Rubio with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now here's Markkanen. Defense is right there. To the inside. And the jam by Valentine.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And here is Jordan. 25 points in the game. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5, and a miss there on the triple. And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Van Vliet. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. Andre Robertson out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Puts it up from 7. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Toronto leading by 8. Van Vliet kicks to Jordan. To the inside. Valanciunas. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for the Raptors. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
There's the dish to Carter. Here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Bulls trail by 12. Rubio outside. He kicks to Valentine. Floats one up. Second chance shot, and Jordan sends it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Raptors with the ball. Toronto leading by 12. Inside. Siakam, good.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's 2 competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Now Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. Got it from 16 feet.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Robertson.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Van Vliet kicks to low. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Pass to Givens. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's Van Vliet. Lowry's got space, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Some changes for Toronto. Baca comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Leonard in for Fred Van Vliet. Chicago also making some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Valentine. Zach LaVine comes in for Andre Robertson. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Jordan.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Bulls trail by 9. Done with it. Lowry picks him up. Parker outside. Lobs it up for LaVine. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Leonard finds Jordan. And the layup falls. Jordan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Parker dishes to LaVine. Lowry brings the double. Dunn up top. 5 to shoot. LaVine. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan the pass to Valanciunas, and that one drops.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Outside, LaVine. Done outside. To the middle, here's Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Outside Jordan. Out left to the wing. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Jordan against LaVine. And the pass to Givens. Bulls moving the ball around. Now Parker. Rebound by the Raptors. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Valanciunas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games, or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Parker outside. Clock at 6. Leonard with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Bulls trail by 17. Dunn up top. Foul recovering. Levine for 3. Knocked away. The drive by Jordan.
And luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. Can completely take over a game on both ends.
Shoots from 12. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 19.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Lowry kicks to Jordan. Leonard inside. He's against Parker. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Parker. And here's Carter out to the right wing. Rubio looking it over. The shot's good.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Rubio against Lowry. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. Jordan finds Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, T.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here is Rubio. Kicks to Parker. Carter against Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Carter. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off. His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
He kicks it to Lowry. He dishes it to Ibaka. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Parker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The teardrop falls in.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Toronto leading by 18. Outside Jordan, pass to Lowry. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Lowry, good.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
For 3, Levine, no good on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. It's Jordan on the wing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Rubio against Lowry. Outside Jordan. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Rubio. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
AI, good timing. Shaq and Kenny have a few questions for you back in the studio.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right through here.
See you guys.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest,
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Shaq, let me tell you, man. All I do on the court is control things. I can control the whole court just by showing up and doing my thing. That's why the fans like to call me a control freak. You know, because I play like Giannis, but have more control over the game. I mean, at least that's how I interpret it.
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.
Thanks, man. See ya.